can't leave me up.
I have to, Bobby. It's over.
Sucking on your dick, I told you call your girl back. Never gave a fuck, bitch, this the whole fact. Exposing MiChristine, a nigga would've thought that. Never shame me, bitch, these my fucking HoeFAX. Make sure you hit subscribe, bitch, I'll be right back. Nothing but the facts. These are facts. Nothing but the facts.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the HoeFAX. I know it's been a while. It's been a short. I'm tight too. But we had Corona. We had my neighbor situation, if you follow me on Facebook and everything. So we had a lot of crap going on where I couldn't post. And the last episode that I had dropped was the giveaway episode. You know what's crazy? You know what's so freaking ironic and crazy? Is the person that I was with at the time when I dropped that episode sent the money because he wanted to be personally responsible for my growth in my YouTube channel and support my dreams. So he sent the money because he wanted to be a part of this. And today's episode is about who? How freaking insane is that? How fucking insane. The world is fucking bullshit, but here's the fucking names. Here's the giveaway names. I have all of everybody in a cup, in a HoeFAX cup. We're gonna have two winners, $25, and a cup, a HoeFAX cup. We got all kinds of different ones. We got this one. So we got Justin Molina. Hit me up. Send that cash app. And I got your cup. And it's crazy because you're supposed to be in a HoeFAX tea time. So baby, I already got you. Sammy! Okay, so we got Sammy and we got Justin Molina. So make sure you all hit me. Okay. So, how to jump into this story? I don't even know where to start. So, boom. After the LiahLiah episode, for all my loyal supporters, go watch a LiahLiah episode if you want more of a timeline. But after the LiahLiah episode, I met this man. We're going to call him Officer, okay? We're going to call him Officer because that's what he told me he was. So, my ex-boyfriend cuts my son's hair. He was cutting some guy's hair when I got there, and that was Officer. And I remember looking at him. In my opinion, he was dreamy. He was a sexy chocolate man. He was tall. He had a gorgeous smile. Like, I was literally like, wow. At this point, the LiahLiah episode dude had left me, broken my heart. I was lost in the fucking sauce somewhere. I didn't know what the fuck was going on in my life. So I started getting closer to this guy. LiahLiah gets back into my life. I push him away. But then we get close again because LiahLiah kept pulling the same bullshit. Officer was helping me through that situation. So obviously, you know, being that person that's there, you fall in love with that person. When New Year's came, I was already talking to him. I was still really depressed. I didn't want to lose my 2020 virginity to anybody. Like, I wanted it to be special. And my stupid ass goes back to LiahLiah because Officer wasn't around. And honestly, like, I didn't want to go to somebody new. And I was like, let me just stick with what I know. I ended up with LiahLiah. Like, I went backwards. I hadn't touched him since 2019, and then February 23rd or something, we have sex. So after that, that was me and Officer's first real disagreement. Like, oh my God, like, you really did that. You're supposed to be mine. So that's when we made things official. I say official because he technically has a fiance and children at home.
Really, nigga?
That's my bad. That's my bad, okay? So a lot of people understand how I am. I've done this before. I've done this whole SideChick thing. So when it came to me, it wasn't something I was so new to that I was just like, no, I can't. Oh my God, no. Like, it was just like, I kind of just got out of this LiahLiah situation. I'm really damaged from that. I didn't want nothing too serious at first, but me and him caught feelings. So it was like, now what do we do? You know? So we ended up getting together and making it official and being in a thing. He would say it all the time, you are my girlfriend. You are my entire girlfriend. A lot of people may be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you even be accepting to that? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, one, I'm understanding on the SideChick thing. For certain men, it is necessary for their relationships. In this case, I still understand why the man has so many females because he is a damaged person. It is an insecurity issue for him. His dick doesn't work, okay? And I know that and I understand that now that is why he needed all the females. I didn't know that at first. But getting to know him, getting into our situation and becoming closer to each other, we ended up getting very close. At least I thought so. I would tell him everything. I thought he was telling me everything. We would bond. We would talk from fucking 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. literally nonstop. Phone call, phone call, phone call, phone call. Duo. We would literally talk all day about everything I thought, you know, like he would give me details about things that it was like, oh my God, like this man really trusts me. And then, you know, he would see stressful things every night. He worked overnight, so he would come home and tell me about kids dying. A little kid shot himself in the face with his brother's gun. Details about a kid getting thrown down the stairs and killed by his mom. Like real life shit. And I used to feel for him. Like I used to literally be there for him for everything. Like I would try to be his peace. And that's what he called me all the time. Like, you are my peace. This is something different. This is so real. And I really fell for it. I really was like, yeah, like, I got you, daddy. I love you. Like, no matter what, I got your back. You know, like, I would have never told his fiance anything, nothing like that. I really, truly, I wanted to be with him. No matter what the situation was my situation. And that was my baby. And that was my man. I loved him. He would make me feel so safe. Like, I have anxiety, and my last LiahLiah situation, like, you know, we would argue a lot because of my emotions and stuff. And like, he would make me feel bad about who I was because of how I cried and how, you know, I couldn't deal with certain things. And his officer made me, he always did everything he could to make me feel good about myself. He's never come out his face. Every argument, nothing, never anything other than nice things. He's never hurt my feelings. He's never done anything to hurt me. And that was why I was so fucking in love with him. I was like, this man is a saint. He would literally spoil me with kind stuff to say and support. And it's like, that's all I needed, especially at that time when I was lost. I was broken. I was going through so much shit. And on top of it, I was trying to hold a relationship with a girl that LiahLiah had cheated with. So it was like I had a lot of stuff that was still damaging me along the way that I needed him for. And he was literally my peace. Like, we were each other's peace. And I really believed that. I really believed that he trusted me and I trusted him, and what we had was real. So then the first time we had sex, like I said, that was when I found out that his dick didn't work. It wouldn't get hard. It was just flip, gone. And I'm like, what? No!
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Like, are you serious? Like, are you fucking serious? This is the HoeFAX. And you got the nerve to pull up with some dick that's not gonna fucking work on me? Are you, who? I was pissed. Pissed, I tell you. I'm trying.
2 hours later.
Nothing's working. I'm like, am I too skinny? Is it because of my hair? Like, what is it? What can I do for you? You know? He flips me over and starts eating my ass.
Do it!
Going to town in there. I'm like, oh my God. Wow. Oh, literally, we flipped over. Like this is me in the car, because we're in the car. And this is me over his shoulder. Like this. And that was how we did it. And he was eating my ass. And it was great. No complaints. If you ever notice, niggas who don't dick it down got the craziest tongue game, okay? Craziest. So, you know, he did that. And then he flips me back over, and I'm like, hey, let me get back down there again. Because I love to suck dick, okay? If I love you, I love your dick, and I love to suck it. And that's just who I am. I don't care how it sounds. That's what I want to do. If I love you, I want my mouth on there at all times. You driving, I want to suck it. You cooking, I want to suck it. You done eating, I want to suck it. You just got the shower, I want to suck it. You need to shower, I'm going to suck it again. Like, I'm going to hell. So anyway, I get back down. It's still not working. I'm like, what the fucking fuck? Red and blue lights everywhere. I'm like, yo, my pants ain't on. There's cops here now. So the cops pull up. I'm like, are you going to get in trouble? He's like, hope it's not somebody who knows my wife. He gets out the car. I'm on Facebook Live cracking up. If anyone has me on Facebook, they can remember this day. I'm cracking up like, this is the HoeFAX. Y'all think I'm joking? This is really my life. This is really my fucking life. So the cops pull up. Officer gets them to go away, obviously, whatever. A couple days later, we try to have sex again. He bangs his leg, like his shin, claimed that he got hurt, and then his dick got soft. No, the dick wouldn't get hard again, okay? This is number 2 now. We tried again another time. Basically, y'all know what I'm getting at. Erectile dysfunction, okay? He wasn't that old, okay? He's like 36 or 38, somewhere around there. There's no way your dick stops working that soon. Like, something's not right with this motherfucker. So then at this point, I'm starting to understand that his dick doesn't work. I'm like, okay, that's why homie needs multiple bitches. I understand now. You know what I'm saying? Do you get it? Like, this man's insecurities are crazy. Your dick doesn't work. What more can you do besides this sweet talking and having mad bitches around to keep your ego up if you're not dicking bitches down and hearing them call you daddy? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to make your ego crazy, so now you have to have multiple bitches. I get it. I still wasn't mad about that situation. He would tell me every day, we're gonna be together forever. This is real, this is different, this is different. And I would always fall for it. Fast forward, I'm trying to think of everything because I don't want to miss anything. I know I'm scrolling the screenshots so that everybody can see that our relationship was throughout this entire time, like I said. The only things I don't have is any text messages in my old phone because my old phone broke. But other than those messages, I have all my snaps, I have all my Instagrams. We used to talk on the phone, like I said, from 99. In July, a picture of us got sent to his fiance. And that's when everything started to unravel, right there. She finds out about me. He's telling me, as long as you keep your word, and if she comes to you, you tell her it never happened, then there's no way she'll catch us. It's our word against hers and blah, blah. If you're saying it's not true, then it's not true, no matter what anybody's sending her. So obviously, I'm 100% on board. Because if she knows, we're over. I don't want to be over. I love him. I want this to work, and we're fine. Like, we had a good relationship. I loved how he was with me. I loved how he was with my children. I loved who he was as a person. He was a hero in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a hardworking man. This is how he made it seem. She didn't appreciate him for what he was doing. He would work all these jobs and all she did was complain and da-da-da. In reality, he only worked at ADT. He doesn't do anything but play 2K all night. So he's just a whole different person than I thought he was. But I didn't know any of that yet. So basically, I'm on board. I'm ready to lie for him. Then my truth comes. A little time after this is when I find out the truth about who he is. One, not really a cop. Every single story was a lie. The badge that he wears, the gun that he carries, the outfits that he showed me, the rank that he told me, all of that was a lie. What time he works. He literally had everything set up so perfectly. He knew his fake hours. The thing is, he's not the one that told me he was a cop. Someone else told me he was a cop. So other people believe this lie. He's running around impersonating a police officer. Okay, so that was one thing that I heard. And like everybody knows, every time I drop one of these episodes, there's more to every story. And I have no motherfucking problem in putting more truth. There's always more where that HoeFAX came from. And anybody who dropped on my episodes knows that's facts. So anyway, I found out a couple of things. And when I found out all this stuff about him, I confronted him. He continued to lie. The person I got the information from, I trusted. So that night, he was supposed to go to work. He tells me he's starting to run late, so he has to go. I'm like, okay, hold on, one more second, one more kiss. You know, the whole nine. I hop in my car and I ride right behind him. Okay, and like I said in the LiahLiah episode, I'd rather anybody in this bitch call me crazy for following somebody and watching them, over calling me crazy for thinking something that I know is true and telling me that it's not true. No, 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 no. Not here. I'd rather be fucking crazy. So as y'all know, crazy ass MiChristine follows this motherfucker. Sure enough, he pulls up at home. And at the time that he's supposed to go to work, I'm contacting him. I'm like, hey, babe, you know, like, da, da, da. He's not answering. So I continue to write. I'm outside, okay? He writes back, I'm running late and I can't speed and text. So I'm like, speed and text, motherfucker, your car is right here. So then he answers me again in another 20 minutes and tells me, oh, the parks are crazy right now, but making it seem like he's working in the park, telling me stories that he's getting peed on. He was punching white officers in the face. He was doing all this shit. He was written up at work because he punched a white officer. Like, it was lie after lie after lie after lie after lie. Like, it was all stories. And it's like, having multiple bitches is one thing because your dick doesn't work, so you need the ego boost. But lying about every single thing, your fucking ex-wives, I found out the ex-wife that he made up was made up. The other kids he made up was all made up. He made up multiple children, multiple girlfriends, multiple ex-wives, like, that don't exist. Or I don't know if they exist to this day. We don't know what's true and what's not true. But basically, that's when I decided to leave New York because I need to clear my brain. And there's no way I'm going to get the truth out of somebody like this. I realized who I was dealing with. And I don't think that at any point he realized who he was dealing with until now, probably. But anyway, and he used to say it all the time, you're so smart. This is not safe. You're smart. I am fucking smart. You know why? Because when I figured all this out, instead of walking away, I studied. I studied books. I studied YouTube videos. I studied Google. I studied him. I studied everything about lying, about compulsive lying disorders, about how to read a liar, how to learn a liar, how to get the truth out of a liar. And I literally studied. I found out in July. I came back here in September. That entire time, the month and a half-ish to 2 months, I studied him. I asked him questions. I would see how he would answer. I would get the truth. I would get the lies. I got them all lined up. And this whole time, he didn't know what I knew and what I didn't know, but I knew more than he knew. I was paying attention to all the lies, why he was lying about this, what he would do about this, what he was saying about this. You know, like, I was very, very organized in the situation. So then when I realized he was lying about more serious things, I contacted his fiance just to see what he would do and if he would include me and what he would say and what he would do. Just to see the type of man, like I said, I was throwing tests out there. So throughout this whole time, I learned that this man was really like truly like lying about some crazy things that we really needed to talk, me and this girl. We needed to speak to clear things up, to see what is going on for our own safety at this point, because there was things being hidden that was not safe for anybody. So we finally talked, me and the fiance finally talked before I pulled back up to New York after my 26 state road trip. And we finally talked, and she asks me if I was willing to still meet him, because I was like, I'm done, but she wanted the proof. She wanted to see us next to each other, to see it all, confront him, and I was fine with that. Like, as y'all know, this is a motherfucking HoeFAX. Fine, you want to do that? I'm bringing my cameras, then let's do this, Like, when I found out how much he really lied to me about, and I really had the proof, even though I knew everything I knew, hearing it and seeing it be played out in front of you, like, wow, holy shit, you really lied. That shit was deep. So we did that. We ended up, me and her, we would three-way him. He was lying to us both. He picked the day that she would catch us because I let him do everything. He picked the day, he picked the place, everything. And then she had my location on my phone, and the rest was all up to her. You know what I'm saying?
She's old, she's from your past. That's what you're gonna continue to say.
That's what I said to you.
That's what you said. But what is it? But what is it? Who is she? I want to hear it from your mouth.
Because I wasn't the right bitch. So when I pulled up, I was shaking. I got a stall, and I started to get emotional. I started shaking, and he knew something was coming. So y'all are gonna see the video. I don't really have to explain the video, but y'all gonna see how that works. He realizes what's going on, and he's like, don't tell me that. He punches the car. He starts crying. Like, it's really deep. Then her dad comes. His mom comes, his dad comes. Like, it's a huge fucking blowout. Like, it was bad. I still believe that this man was a good man. Like, I felt bad. He's just broken. There's something wrong with him. Like, I want to help him. Like, there's something I can do. I still wanted to help him until I find out he's mad at me. He's talking shit about me. He's threatening my children. So to see him calling me a stupid bitch, conniving, I'm going to hurt her, I'm going to hurt her kids. It was a lot for me. By now, it's just like, just get this fucking story out already. You know what I'm saying? But between his dick not working, like I said, like, it does not get hard. Like, I literally had sex with him, I think 5 times. And I don't know if he ever really like, I don't even know what was going on. Like, what's crazy is I came. But I came off, obviously, touching. Like, he wasn't touching my cervix or anything. It was very strange. And it was like, I'm in love with this man. Because this nigga is literally giving me nothing down here. And I'm still obsessed. Like, I was convinced that this was love, that this was the man of my dreams. Everything was going to be fine. I really, really, truly believed it. I really did. And then to come to find out that this is who he is. Like, it hurts me. I'm hurt because I truly don't understand how you can be so angry at somebody who I would have held him down forever. I would have had his back forever. If he was truly who he told me he was, like, if all that shit was true, and even after I found out he wasn't a cop, I still loved him. When I found out there was more, that's when I was like, ay, Dios mío, like, more, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can deal with you not being a cop, but this and that and this and that, it was too much. It was too much. I feel bad for his girl. Like I said, there's more to this story, and there's always more, and there's more that I know, there's more that everybody knows. He doesn't even realize how fucked up in the game he truly is, and we were trying to truly give him the chance to fix his marriage. Even me. I was trying to help him fix the marriage. I'm going to be here for her regardless. Like, if she wants me in her life, I will always be there. And I've said that before with another girl, and she played the fuck out of me. I was there for her. That's another episode. You know what? That's another episode. This is a whole different person, and this is a beautiful soul. The other girl, I knew she was trash when I fucking got in contact with her because people told me she was trash. I watched her page and saw she was trash. This man's girl, she's smart. She got goals. She's gorgeous. There's no reason for her to be disrespected like this and put into situations like this. And like lied to like this every single day. And when I realized how dangerous this man is, it's like all the red flags, like I said, you need to heal before jumping in a relationship. I had one time that he grabbed my wrist and he would not let go. I don't remember what we were arguing about, but he would not let go of the shit. I had another time where he turned the steering wheel. He said, I will kill us both right now. I have another time where he threatened my son, and that was the last time he ever seen my kids. When the pictures all came out, he had threatened my son. And that was the last time he ever seen neither one of my kids. And then we went away on vacation. So he never seen them again. But he literally was mad because I was facing my neighbor's house, and he knows I was sleeping with my neighbor. So he was like, turn around. And I said, what? And he was like, your fucking neighbors is looking at your ass. I said, what? So? And he was like, turn the fuck around, I'm not fucking playing with you. And he was mad that I would not turn around. And he literally grabbed me by my wrist and he said, I said fucking turn around. And he said, and if you don't, I'm gonna make Toretto cry. What? I lost my shit. Whatever the fuck you wanna do to me, my nigga, do it. But you ain't gonna touch these kids. Like, you ain't gonna touch these motherfucking kids. So the fact that I had all those red flags, he's manipulative, he's crazy, we were all in danger. We're all still in danger. But I needed to get myself out of this situation. And just like the LiahLiah situation, when I dropped that video, it was like a weight was lifted off my shoulders and I could just let go of the situation. And that's what I want to do. I just want to forget it happened. I want to move on. I still feel guilty. Like, I still feel guilt in my heart for talking to her. I still feel like I did him wrong and I still am hurting about the situation, and he hates me. Hate me, like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you for all the shit you've done to all of these families, because we are not the only two. And if he thinks that we're the only two that know about us being the only two, he's crazy. But anyway, y'all already know how I roll, because this is motherfucking HoeFAX, and I am not the motherfucking one.
To get help. Listen, just listen to the rest. Says I had to because come here. Just let me explain the rest before it's too late. Please, I don't have a lot of time. Please.
Somebody's coming here?
Cortez,
Is somebody
just let
coming
me
here right now?
explain. You're messing up my blunt. No, just let me explain.
Is somebody coming here right now?
Let me explain.
Is somebody coming here right now?
I have to tell you when she knew. I need to tell you how long she's known.
All right.
Babe, I love you so much. I needed to know you were lying to my freaking ear. You were lying, baby.
I understand.
And I knew about the cop thing, and I knew you were lying all of that time. And I love you so fucking much. Please, Bobby, I love you so much. Please understand that. I love you so much. And it broke my heart when you told me the truth because it was too fucking late. It was too late. And I couldn't tell you she was on the phone.
What? Right now?
She was on the phone. She was on the phone. You kept lying to both of us.
Oh my God. Does she know we're here right now? Please tell me the truth. I need to know the truth. On that.
Hey, listen.
Does she know that we're here right now?
Listen to the
Mariana.
please. I need to
Listen.
help you, please.
I'm gonna lose my kids.
You're not going to. There's something wrong with you, babe. There's something wrong with you.
No.
You guys are gonna be fine. I'm gonna go away and everything's gonna be fine.
You
Bobby.
can't leave me
I have to, Bobby. It's over.
Does she know you here right now? Does she know we here right now? Are we? Does she know we are here right now?
I can't do this. I can't breathe.
Does she know we're here right now? Does she know that we're here right now?
I would have held you down forever. She would have never known shit. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? We would have been perfect forever. You would have never knew anything.
Babe.
You would have never knew anything.
Babe. Alright, I understand. Does she know that we're here right
I
now?
don't know, babe.
How do you not know she knows that we're here?
Because you're not listening. You're not thinking. She knows everything from a long time now. We both have. Think about how long I come out already. Like, there's nothing you can do. It's over.